Hi, this is Gabe from Hairball Audio, here to show you our suggested method for applying your LEDs to your new FET 500 meter board. Alright, first thing I like to do is you can stuff the board first or after, that doesn't quite matter. I like to do it after just so I have room to wiggle with these guys. But one thing that is important is that you do want to have your 1/8 inch adapter and your 2K zero adjust trim pot on first, because they're going to help with stability when putting it into the brace here. So inside your FET 500 package, you'll notice that there is this extra PCB FET 500 faceplate jig that will be vital in helping you properly apply all the LEDs. So what I first like to do is just take a piece of tape and cover the front of the holes, front of the LED holes, and what that's going to do is I like to put the LEDs into the hole and the tape helps them stick there. But first what I like to do is, we need to clip all the LEDs to a shorter length so they're going to fit onto the PCB. So right around the point of the crimp on the LED, that's right around the distance that you're going to want to have them to. I personally like to cut them at an angle so I can remember which lead is my positive and which lead is my negative. Positive being the longer and negative being the shorter. So therefore I would clip mine like so. But if you do end up clipping them even and you forget, the easy way to remember is that on the inside of the LED, the negative always has the flag that's over covering the positive. We'll cut there. Let me just make this guy. Alright, so now that all my LEDs are applied into the jig, I've cut them to length and I've pushed them down as far as they can go into the tape. It's okay if their heads are popping out. That's kind of almost necessary, not required, but recommended. And you notice I'm doing just 3. You could do 3 or 4 at a time is what I'd recommend. Don't try to do all of them at the time because they are going to wiggle around and cause you a big nightmare. So we're just going to use the zero adjust pot and the 1/8 inch jack as support when putting in the jig. Alright, so when actually soldering these, the #1 key is just tap, just a tiny tap of solder, and you're good. So I'm going to move right to left here, heat up, tap, and we're good. So yeah, for the meter board, just remember to take your time, and it's a lot more forgiving than it seems to be. It's if you take your time and go slowly, it'll become a lot easier than what it actually looks like. So, good luck, good building.